Well, I know before the election, a lot of you said you were going to move to Canada. So I want to help you, as a trucker, plan your route to get there. Here we are with the United States map, from coast to coast, all the Canada border. If you don't want to go to Canada, you can go to a third world country like Mexico. Yes, Mexico, where life is worse than the Americans have. If you want to go to Mexico, you have I-5 down here at Tijuana. You also have I-19 down here at Nogales. If you want to go to Mexico and live in a third world country in poverty, have a lot of money, you might be rich down there. That's how you get to Mexico. There's also a highway down here, 67, down here for you Texans that don't want to stick around, and I-35 down at Laredo. See, Laredo, 67, 19, and 8. Now, if you want to go to Canada, since most of this was all blue voted, right here, yes, all this was voted blue, California, Nevada, Oregon, and I'm going to technically say half of Washington, because this half is all Republican in Washington. All this out here is Democrat. They should split this state in half because of that. There are more people that live out on this side of the Cascade that are Democrat than there is people out here that are Republicans in the plains of Washington. Now we know, to be safe, Idaho and Montana and this and the Dakotas down to Kansas are all red states. Colorado was blue. Utah was red. If you're a Democrat, a liberal, I wouldn't travel to these states. So I'm not going to give you the routes to get up through here. And, like, you know, over here you might be alright because these Chicagoans need somewhere to go. So if you want to get up to Canada from these blue states of California, Nevada, Oregon, and half of Washington, we'll put our line back here, half of Washington, I would not go through here either, because if you're a Democrat, these guys mostly voted Republican on this side of the state. So your best bet and safest bet is to go up I-5 into Vancouver, and that'll take you up to Canada 1. Remember that, Canada 1. Shadows are in our way. Canada 1. Now if you're brave and you got some cojones in you, you also got US 97. Oh, here, let's get down here. I know the light's not helping. US 97. You can take US 95 in Idaho. It's a good port of entry up there. You can take I-15 to get into Canada if you want to move through there and brave the Wild West of Montana. Or you can go over here to 16 and 85. Or you can go over here to 29. Any which way from this point down through in here from California area. Pretty much. And if you're New Mexico, you're better off to travel through Colorado and try to go up the 25 to the 90 and up through here 87, 89 to the 15. You might be safe if you can get through the Wild West of Montana, because these are all Republicans here. Yes, and Idaho is Republican too this year. So you take your bet and which way you want to go. That's half of the country right there. Half of the country. So now you gotta repeat here. Refresh your memory. Since you're moving, you got 15, I-5, 97, 95. Oh, and we cannot forget 93 up here in Montana. 93, 15, 16, Montana 16 will take you into Canada. And 85, 83, and I-29 will all take you to Canada from your Republican Democrat states out here in the West. Now we get out east where it's complicated. We'll erase all this right here, and we'll help you get that way and shut this half of the map book like this. Now, if you're out here in the east, this gets a little complicated. You could drive all the way over here to Mexico, which is off the map. Most up here was all Democrats because, you know, that's where most of the population is. Except the good old Carolinas and all that down here was stayed blue. The good old South stayed red and Republicans. Good for them, right? Thank goodness for them. The American people have spoken. I didn't want a criminal in there to teach my kids like Hillary Clinton. Now, how to get from Chicago, Illinois, the most Democratic state, and how we got Trump. Or, not Trump, I mean, good old Obama. Thank you, Obama, for Obamacare and leaving my family without insurance. Yes, I am Republican. I do not cry like the rest. To get to Canada from this point of view here, anywhere in this part of the country, if you're a Democrat and said you were going to move to Canada, well, get going, because here's how you get there. You got 53 up here. You got 61 right there. Out of, I think that's Wisconsin. Then you got 75 over here. Then you got 69 and 94 right here in Detroit. Good old Detroit. And then over here, you off the 90, you can get into Hamilton, Canada. 81 over here. Looks like 87, 91, 201, US 201 that is, US 1, and 95 over here. So from anywhere in this part of the country, you can get to Canada up here, here is the short, well, not here, well, you can go up here to St. Sault Marie, or you can go over here to Detroit, which is a lot shorter to get to, and you'll be out of the U.S. as quick as you wanted to get. You can go from here to here to here to here, all over the place. You Democrats who said you were going to move to Canada, you can go up there all you want, any which way from any point of the country. Yes, you can go this way, that way, and this way, and that way. So all you Democrats, see those lines? This is the Canadian border up here. It goes wiggle, waggle, wiggle, waggle. Get past this point, you're in Canada. Have your visa, have all your children's birth certificates, and just migrate into Canada. That's how you get to Canada, from a trucker's view. Like I said, pets of any kind, have your vets certificates and all that, your children's birth certificate, passports. You also need a Canadian insurance card for your car. You need a job when you get there, so you have to have proof you're going to have a job when you get there. You also need to find a place to rent and all that. I'm sure Canada will be glad to have you. They seem to be offering to take Democrats all up in here. Do not go past Canada and think you're going to go to Alaska, because guess what? Here's Alaska 1. Canada 1, 97. You can come up here, but this is also a Republican state. So you're probably not going to be welcome there either. So don't try to go up there and start something. This is where Canada ends. Let's find the Canadian side. The Yukon. Hey, that's the best place to go. Go to the Yukon, right up in here where it's cold, 6-7 months out of the year. There's plenty of room all up in the upper top of Canada up there. I'm sure they got plenty of room. You can go live where there's no roads in the summertime. Take your pick. That's all I have to say. But like I said, make sure you have your passport, a job, a work visa, your animals. Make sure you got an okay, I can't remember where that. If you're a criminal, past criminal, you'll have to file a criminal rehabilitation permit with Canada. That's about $1,500 per person. Then you have to wait for them to okay that and say, hey, I am a rehabilitated criminal. But yeah, you got all these highways up here. Just pick one. Pick up a road map, U.S. road map, and that's how you get to Canada. Hope you enjoyed this little information. Like I said, have lots of money, a job, and a place to live when you get there. Thanks for watching this video.